Ohashima. Ohashima. My cat's blocking the screen. I can't see shit. Ohashima konshima. Judy Judy. Shima's body clock doesn't work, Shima. Ohashima. Ohashima. I'm in rehearsal, so I can like, what kind of rehearsal? Hi Famushima. Hi Rashishima. Hi Soyeshima. The streak lives on. And you know what? Even if I woke up late, it's still a streak. I'm keeping up my Snapchat streak. I don't know why I'm doing this, to be honest. I don't know why I set this arbitrary rule for myself. Just to see if I could do it, I guess. The streak lives on. A win is a win is a win. Exactly. Number one is number one. And you know what? I'm number one at streaming every day. Anyways. Let me drink some water. I literally, the moment I what do you call it? I said I overslept in chat was the moment I woke up. The moment I woke up, I asked Alexa what time it was, and it was 8:30. I didn't ask about the Philippines. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but Alexa just thought I asked her what time it was in the Philippines. It was saved! It was saved! I'm alive. The king lives on! The king lives on. God. How long can I keep this up for? I'm starting to doubt myself now. No, I can't. You know what? You guys were right. When I bragged about having my body clock yesterday, yeah, I guess it was bound to happen, huh? I kind of jinxed it myself. Damn it. I should have just been like, I should have just said I got too cocky. That's what happened. Got too full of myself. Don't falter because of one day of oversleeping. Well, I thought you said fatter. I was like, don't fatter. Don't falter because of one day of oversleep. Yeah, I can do this. Let's get to 100 days of streaming every day. Well, I'm setting these goals like way too high for myself, but Also, I don't know, like, Mia said she fixed my audio, but when I replay my videos, my audio sounds worse than before. Like, I don't know, I feel like I fucked it up somehow. Because last time, like, after the first stream, after she fixed my audio, when I met her in person in San Francisco, she was like, Shima, what'd you do to your thing? Did you, like, change your gain or something? Like, your audio sounds weird, it's picking up way too much stuff. And so I turned the knob down myself, like, manually, but I don't know if it's working or not. Should be fine, right? Yeah, I'll fix it sometime. I'll ask Mio for her audio knowledge. What else? God, I'm so tired. Today is like I've realized as well that you blamed your cat for it. Oh yeah, I blamed my cat. I said it was cause. Wait, has Mia talked about this? Like, did I already tell you guys? I have like Alzheimer's. Anyways, yeah, like I thought I was like, oh, concrete probably touched the knob or something. So yeah, I reckon it's concrete. Yeah, thankful for Mia. You know, the moment, I think I probably already told you guys, the moment she came to my house, she was like, Shima, can I fix your audio? Shima, can I fix your audio, please? And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. I was like, she was looking with like a dazed look, like a, what do you call, dazed look in her eyes. She was like, I need to fix it. I was like, ah, I see. This is her autism. What else did I do yesterday? Yesterday I did work, and I actually did work properly. And I thought I missed this like message from like So most of my work comes through email, but sometimes people Slack message me, and someone Slack messaged me on Friday. I didn't see it until Tuesday morning, and I was like, holy crap, did I just like not check it properly? And turns out they just forgot to tag me because it was like a Slack group, and then I like freaked out and I did it immediately, but turns out they fucked up, so I felt good at the end. Yesterday was a not bad day at work. I didn't fuck up as much as usual. And what else was there? I watched another episode of Sunny Boy. No Weird Dreams? No, I actually did have a weird dream. I just can't remember it. Let me think. It was like another dream where I woke up thinking, wow, that's so deep. No, I tend to have deep dreams nowadays. What was it? Let me try and think. It was like the value of something. It was like something like equivalent exchange. Let me think. Oh god. I got distracted by the fact that I had to stream. I was late for stream. It's all you guys' fault. How come you guys distracted me? This is all your fault. なんだろうな。Well, I'm gonna change my title to English because morning stream. We're on Shima's mind. Oh my. Yeah, I woke up and I was like, what time is it? Stream time. So I feel like it's becoming a habit. It's like an automatic response now. It's like a stressful thing. Like, oh god, I need to stream. But then like part of me is like, who for? Like what for? Why do I need to stream every single day again? You set this up yourself, didn't you? And then I'm like, how come? Whatever, I still want to stream. Too bad. I have nothing else better to do from 8 AM to 9 AM anyways. And today I'll extend it a little bit because I feel bad and I don't think I have work. At least not urgent work. And it's raining outside. I realize I feel like really like less energetic when it's raining. It's like a very stark difference for some reason. Like how come the moment it rains I feel depressed? Gaslighting yourself basically. Essentially. It's like, you know, in what was that movie? The Memento? Like the guy who, this is a spoiler, but it's been out for a long time. It's the guy who like gaslights himself into like finding people to kill to take revenge, but he's already taken revenge already, but he just goes on forever because he has nothing else to live for. That's me. Except for streaming every day. And then, oh no, I'm trying to think of the deep dream I had the other day. What was the deep dream? It was so deep. It was something about, oh no, it wasn't my dream. I asked my sister. I was like, how come? Because I went to a nomikai with people at work, right? And it was like really pretty depressing. Because they were like, what the hell? What was it? They were essentially, it was like Stockholm syndrome for everyone. Like these people all graduated from really, really good, like Tokyo University essentially. And then they're like really smart. They're lawyers. And then all of them got into this really hard to get into firm, and all of them, like, they're under the psychopath partner, right? But it's like no matter what they do, no matter how hard they work, they'll never be good enough. Like essentially, like no matter how good you are, you're gonna get yelled at and you're gonna get worked to the bone. And it was quite depressing because I was sitting there like, wow, this is my future, huh? The future is very bleak. And then they try to be like, oh no, but in the end, you know, it's good experience. You're gonna learn. Like, it's so good. Wow, experience. And I was like, oh god, no. And then afterwards, I was like calling my sister, like, well, this is so depressing. Like, why would they want to live like this? And then she was like, you know, people don't crave what they don't know. People don't wish for what they haven't experienced, you know, because they haven't experienced anything but like since childhood working hard to get good grades and then going into like a good law firm, like being worked to a alone, you know? It's like this constant thing. Like they wouldn't know how to live if not for these expectations and having like a set path for them. Like isn't that so depressing? When I realized, I was like, holy crap. They like tell you to work hard in school so you can get into one of these like good jobs, or when you get into one of these good jobs, it continues. It's like continuous. It never ends. It's like infinite work for the rest of your life. Yeah. Wow, I'm depressed because it's rainy. But I've decided I'm just gonna work for as long as I can. What was it? I'm gonna work here for a bit, and then I'm gonna try and change jobs or start my own business. Essentially, that's what I'm thinking. Like I have to work here for longer than a year. It should at least be like maybe another 2 years or so, and then I change. Your own firm or something else? I don't want my own firm. I don't want to do law. And people are like, oh, what kind of business then? And I'm like, how would I know? I just want a business. Like, I want to be my own boss. I guess that's why I like being Shima, because I get to have my own kingdom. That's why I am Shima. At least I have Shima Kingdom. I like I enjoyed the prospect of like people having to listen to what I have to say. So sad. I feel like the thing with working like employed under someone is that you'll always have to like, I mean, there's good bosses, there's people I enjoy working for, but the psychopath guy is like, he'll hold you to very high standards, which is not bad. Like he doesn't do it maliciously, but it's like his standards are very high and you have to match them, and he thinks you're also trying to reach that high standard, which I don't know, should I? But you know, it's like having to get told off for doing things not in his way is quite like pisses me off. Why should I do it your way? How come you're right? Why are you the authority on how to do things, huh? Who do you think you are? Yeah, I get it. You're like really like mega famous. Okay, we get it. You're the partner here, but still, like, how come? And well, lately I haven't been hating work as much. The work is kind of enjoyable. It's not too bad. And then, what else am I doing? I had a supervisor like that. I would always nod and say yes just to get him to leave me alone faster. Yeah, it feels like that, right? It's like everyone in the team is basically a yes man. Nobody really speaks back to him. It's like if he says something, they're like, Naruhodo? They're like, wow, yeah, sure, yeah. You're totally right. Okay, I'll fix it like that. It's not even a question of like, huh, why are we doing this? It's always like, yep, got it, yes sir. Hi, Uncle Ishima. Yeah, basically, it turns out like that. And you know, my own uncle, like Shima uncle's kind of like that as well. He's like a business guy, but he's also surrounded by yes men, I feel, and he's become very deluded in his own like superiority. Oh no, it's me. It's my future. No, but I feel like when you get to a position where you're like the boss or like you're really high up, you end up being surrounded by people who tell you like, yes, you're so right. Wow, you're so smart for that. Exactly, you know? And when you hear that all day, you're gonna think you're God. For him, if you engaged him, he will never leave you alone. It's better to just say yes. Oh my god. You know, aside from that, my boss is kinda, he's a chill guy outside of work, I feel. Not really, no, he still talks about work. No, okay, the thing about him, he'll turn any topic into a lecture. Like, the moment you talk with him, he's gonna be like, you know, this is the importance of teamwork. This is why, see, this is another example of blah, blah, blah. And then he'll go on, like, a long tangent about how, like, something happened and, like, some case one time. It's always like that. Hi, Shima Shima. You're so right, King. Exactly. No! No, don't do that to me. No, actually, no, but I like it when people agree with me. Oh no, what do I do? This is like in Clannad when Tomoya goes out with Sunohara's younger sister and she calls him Oni-chan and he's like, no, don't call me that. And she's like, really, Oni-chan? And he's like, no, call me, I like it. And then she's like, oh, okay, Oni-chan. And he's like, no, actually, no. And then he's like freaking out in public and everyone's looking at him weirdly. That's me. And then, what else? Yesterday, I watched Sunny Boy again, and Sunny Boy was really good. But I don't get it. It's starting to get more and more confusing. I don't get it anymore. The latest episode was about cats. And the episode before that, it was about this like dog's backstory, but the dog used to be a person. I'm confused. I still need to watch the latest episode of Kowloon and the Kowloon generic romance. That one's good, but I need to catch up. What do I even do in a day nowadays? I feel like I spend so much time at work that when I come home, it's like I just have dinner, I watch an anime episode, I like fuck around on my phone, and I go to sleep. So sad. Kanashii wa. I want to karaoke one of these days. Should I karaoke right now? Such is the worker's life. I'm such a worker ant. This is the life of the worker ant. There's no freedom. It's really sad. I feel like it was nicer before I had to go to work, but now that I go to the office a lot, I feel like I do work more efficiently. But before I had to go to the office, I could just do stuff during the day, you know? Now even if I have to go to a dentist appointment, I feel a bit bad because everyone else is like, okay, the thing is I'm also in the open office area and like everyone works together, so like if anyone leaves, it's very obvious. And aside from the big boss, I'm always the one who leaves the first. Like, nobody leaves at 6 p.m. I leave at 6 p.m. by the way. Nobody else leaves. I'm always the first to leave. Isn't that really fucked up? When do these guys have dinner? Or I guess they eat at their desk. Or they just skip dinner. I don't want that. Whenever I'm late for dinner because of work, I feel very upset. I get hangry. Actually, the other day I cried a little bit because I had to eat late. Because I ate later than I thought. That's how they make you feel better. Don't fall for it. Ohashima-ma. Yeah, okay, I don't fall for it. But you know, at least the big boss, when I'm like, oh, sakini shitsurei shimasu, he's like, oh, otsukare. Like, he says it, like, he smiles at me when he says it, which makes me feel better, because he's like, I guess he's like trying to not make me feel guilty for leaving, because I guess like even if I leave, they can still make me work from home, you know? Does it make a difference? Does it really make a difference if I'm leaving, if I'm like on call 24/7? But yeah, the other day I kind of like cried a little bit because I was like, no, I wanted to have dinner at like 7 p.m. but I'm having it at 7:30. It's so sad. So, like, I get like really emotional and stuff when I'm hungry. Like, I get irrationally angry. I know I shouldn't be this angry, but if I skip a meal, I get really angry. Oh, and then today I'm planning to meal prep. Everyone clap for me. I've decided. I saw those videos on YouTube of how you can make like protein-rich foods. And you can make like 5 servings at once. I'm gonna do that. So I only need to cook once a week. Woohoo! I'm gonna get those gains. I'm planning to go on a cut. Well, I sound so professional. So I need like less calories and more protein. So I'm gonna make like negishio or something. Like chicken. Chicken with leek. I didn't realize there were so many varieties of negi until I went to the supermarket yesterday. I saw the skinny leek, the skinny negi, maybe that's spring onion. Either way, I saw it and I was like, this is too skinny. I don't think this is the right one. And then I had to walk a while before I found like the fat ones. That's like it's thanks to Hatsune Miku that I know what like the fat leeks look like. They're so fat. But when you cut them up, they just look like normal. Whenever I see those meal prep pictures, they look like the most bland chicken ever. No, I'm gonna make it tasty. And if it tastes bad, I'm never gonna make it again. I'll just cook like normal. But I only thought this yesterday because yesterday I really didn't want to cook. And I was really hungry and tired. And I ended up buying like a chicken rice thing from this like place called Salad Works. What was I forgot the full name, but they make salad. Time to experiment more seasonings. Hi Renee! Hi Renee Shima! I also got to meet Renee in person. What was it? I bought like a chicken rice bowl. Hi sibling, hi sibling. I bought like a chicken rice bowl from the salad place for like 1,700 yen, and I thought to myself like, damn, that's really expensive. I don't know if I can like do this every day. But what if I want to eat something, like what am I gonna eat tomorrow then? Because I probably won't feel like cooking again either. Like, because before this I feel like I wasn't very health conscious, so I'd eat like McDonald's or like a Tin Don or like, I don't know, anything where I didn't really consider health. But now I'm like, I want those gains, so I'm gonna meal prep. Ever consider frozen veggie bags for salad prep? You can do that for salad? Oh, I guess you could. I have frozen veggies for like making fried rice with. So what do you do with the frozen veggies? Do you just like microwave it? Or do you like boil it? Or do you steam it? So it's like cooked veggie salad? Guess I could do that. But it's fine. Like, if I meal prep, then I can just like make it once, steam them or microwave. I see. I really want to buy like an egg cooker. Like the one where you just like it's like an egg steamer. I have this wok, so I usually stir fry it. Yeah, I have a wok as well. Man, I realize woks are so powerful. You can do anything with it. Like, you can boil in it. You can make like you can like boil stuff. You can like fry stuff. It's so good. It's like the size is like just right for everything as well. I love wok. But what was I saying again? Yeah, but I'm planning to meal prep so I can just like cook once. Like the first thing I'm gonna try is this like chicken leek thing. It's gonna taste like yakitori and brown rice. And then like you can freeze it. Like I can make like 5 portions and freeze it and eat it throughout the week. I boil my pasta in a wok. Yeah, I probably would too. I haven't made pasta lately, but same. I don't know, it's just the most versatile. Like I feel like when you have a wok, you don't need anything else. Braised chicken and leek, so good. Yeah, but I found this recipe, this channel that's called like Tampaku Shokudo, like basically protein restaurant, protein eatery, and then all they make is protein stuff. Like all like chicken breast, or like there's like so many different ways to make it, and a lot of it looks yummy as well. So I might try that. Can't believe I'm becoming a gym bro. This is so sad. I'm in my alpha grind set era. Oh, I didn't think this day would come. I'm gonna start talking about macros and stuff now. This is crazy. I actually don't know what's going on. Healthy lifestyle for the extra effort. Start aura farming. Oh my god, my aura! My aura's going up! The Shima aura! God, not the worst lifestyle to be doing. I mean, as long as it's sustainable. I don't wanna I feel like it's the most embarrassing if I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get them gains and then I start eating healthy and it lasts for like 2 weeks. Or if I say I'm gonna stream every day and I stream every day for like 2 weeks. Laura going to be over 9,000 soon. For real. Hi, comeback Queen Shima. Truly, yeah. Like, Shima cooking stream win. I should. Okay, I don't know if I can do a stream. I don't trust myself with the camera because every single time I've done like a hand stream, there's always been something reflective in the background. Every single time, without fail. And then for some reason, like for example, I'll leave my phone there, but my phone screen's so shiny that it reflects my face. I feel like if I did like a cooking stream, 100% I'm gonna flip the camera somehow. So maybe I'll do privacy screen protector easy. Wait, does that stop the reflection from reflecting? Still reflective. But wait, no, you're kinda onto something. Either way, I thought I might make like a cooking tutorial video instead or something. Cause I got inspired by Sunny Briscoe. I haven't watched him in ages, but I watched one of his videos where he cooks pasta. Aglio Oglio. I don't think that's the name of it. Aglio Oglio. Cooking. And I was like, whoa, I should do something like that with less effort. With some kind of Halloween mask. Oh, that's a good idea as well. Teach us the magic sauce. The magic sauce. The magic sauce is my spit. Nah, I don't know. Shima gonna be so strong. I will only take one twist to open the pickle jar. Yeah, I'm so strong. I don't even need to use a cloth or anything. I can open it by myself. No knife. I'm gonna use my bare hand, bare fist. Finally, some good food. Yeah. Does the kingdom have a national dish? Ah. God, there should be one. Okay, there is one thing that I do make. It's a really common dish in Japan, but I feel like if I had one dish, this would be it. It would be the potofu. It's French actually. I don't know how to pronounce it in French because I just know the Japanese spelling. Potofu. It's like pot or Potaufeu. And it's basically you put vegetables and sausages into a pot, add some consomme, and that's it. And you're done. It's so delicious, it's so yummy, and you get all the vegetables. It's like such a healthy, well-balanced meal, and it's so easy. Like you don't even need to watch the stove, you know. You just leave it there for like 10 minutes. Hearty and warm. Yeah, I call it the Shima soup. Sounds like gumbo. Yeah, probably similar. It's just soup. Yeah, anyways, the national dish of Shima Kingdom is Shima soup. And additionally, you can like put some like, if you time to pick up a crock pot. What's a crock pot? Is that one of those like big boys? Shima soup, yeah. And you know, does Shima cook the soup? No, but do you know what goes in the ingredients? Shima. The special ingredient amongst the vegetables and the sausages is the sacrifice of one Shima per soup. And you know, we don't waste, so we put in all the organs as well. It's a big pot for mixing soup, I believe. I knew that. It's a slow cooker for— oh! Slow cookers are kind of cool. Yeah, like Mama Shima was like telling me to get— what was it? No, that's wrong. No, I got confused. Set it in the morning, eat it for dinner later. I see. You know, there's like pressure cooker rice cookers that make the rice taste better. But Japanese rice already tastes really good. We'll set it for dinner, eat it for lunch the next day. Oh, that's how it works. Wow. I've always wondered, why does it have to cook slow? Does it make it more tender? You're making me miss Nara rice. Nah, rice in Japan is like so good. Anything to keep the king well fed. Wow, would you guys sacrifice yourselves for a good meal? For the greater good of the kingdom? Is eating a Shima the same way the French eat an ortolan. What is that? What's an ortolan? Nani sore? I need to look this up. I actually have so little general knowledge. Oh, they eat little birds. It's a little bird. Volunteer as tribute for my sibling kingdom. Oh wow, that's so brave of you. Yeah, you'll keep the kingdom fed. Just know that one Shima soup can feed the whole kingdom. So if we have one Shima per soup, we can feed the kingdom infinitely. Have you guys heard of a short story called like, what was that, Omelas? The ones who walk away from Omelas. It's like the story about how there's like this really happy country. Actually, I don't know. I've never read it before. I've only read the Wikipedia entry. But there's like this utopian city where everyone's happy, but like everyone's only able to be happy because of the sacrifice of one child. And like once people find out about this, that their sacrifice, like their happiness is dependent on the perpetual suffering of this one child, some people decide to walk away from the city forever and they never return. And other people just stay in the city. Yeah, that's you guys. You guys, if you, for the greater good of Shima kind, if you sacrifice yourselves as tribute for the Shima soup, you're able to make everyone happy. So that child grew up to be a VTuber. So funny. I realized the more VTubers I meet, actually I met Idrisha, like I hung out with Idrisha like a few weeks ago and she was like, Shima, are you Manhatter? And I was like, I don't think so, not really. She was like, how come you're a VTuber then? I didn't know that was a requirement, my bad. I don't know. She was like, you don't have any like childhood trauma? And I was like, I guess, but I don't think it's like I don't know, like my childhood wasn't like completely good, but it's not like it gave me trauma for the rest of my life. It might be in the genetics somewhere. The genetics to be Manhatter, the genetics to want to become a VTuber are the same. That's why everyone in the society is happy. They're watching this kid's live stream. Wow, wait, is that me? But I'm the king. I never suffer. And then, what was I saying again? The slow cooker. Wait, so the slow cooker makes the food taste better because it cooks slow. Does it make it more tender? You know how they're like slow cooked beef or whatever? So if you cook it, can you like cook it infinitely? Will the food never go bad? Like if I set a slow cooker and like cooked it for a week straight, what would happen? Does it just turn into soup? It's easy to make tender stuff with slow cookers, yes. Oh, I see. Yeah, one of the most mentally sound people I watched was a scary. What the hell, really? Wow, and even then, I occasionally get like into my Shima melancholy, my Shima depression. I'm Zitsubo star! I'm so Zitsubo today because it's rainy. What else was I saying? What else do I cook? Yeah, but the Shima soup. I reckon I should make a recipe for Shima soup. Maybe I should do that. I'll do like a cooking recipe. Cook along with Shima, making the Shima soup. And then like you guys are part of the recipe and I throw Shima in there. Isn't that the idea behind the forever soup? Oh yeah, the forever soup. That's what I was thinking about. I would recommend you at least remove the food to prevent spoils. I see. You know the forever soup, like the infinite soup? The primordial soup. Maybe not the primordial soup, but soup where you like constantly add ingredients. Wait, you know what's really funny? The blinding, what is it? The blinding soup? The blinding stew? The perpetual one day blinding stew. I really like the concept behind that. Is Shima gonna start the forever soup? Maybe I should. The perpetual Shima soup. The Shima soup that never runs out. In like As long as Shimas are constantly being sacrificed, the soup will never end. And everyone will be happy and fed forever. Perpetual stew. Wait, actually it's pot tofu. Wow. Wait, I can't believe perpetual stew is actually a real thing. Damn. Wait. In Asakusa and Otafuku, there's like an oden broth that's been served. Wow, what the hell? Oden broth from Otafuku and Asakusa, Japan, which has served the same broth daily since 1945. That's crazy. I have seen like a perpetual stew video of some Southeast Asian restaurant, I think. But the soup just never gets replaced. Like, well, they keep adding new stuff, but it's the same soup. How come that isn't a health concern? Is it because it's like constantly boiling, so it like gets rid of the germs? Yeah, I'm gonna start the perpetual shima soup. That's a good idea. Wow. Whoa, the ship of Theseus. But is it... Sorry, the Wikipedia page linked to another page called the ship of Theseus. But is it even the same soup if the contents get emptied out over time? Can you really call it perpetual soup if like in 20 years time it's basically no longer the same soup? They apparently put some of it away for a base to start the next day, I think. Oh! Then isn't it just yesterday's soup? It's like perpetual yesterday's soup. So like the soup is just lurky while I do house responsibilities. Do good, enjoy house responsibilities. Thank you for coming. And then what was it? I'm gonna end stream in 10 minutes. Yeah, the ship of Theseus. Home and a life. Well, I'm so jealous. I want my own home. Lately, I've been coping at work by thinking, oh, I'm gonna get a house someday. I'm gonna save up. I'm gonna buy a house with a small garden and flowers. I'm gonna plant flowers. And it's gonna have like a very big like window where I can see the flowers. It took 12 years of blood, sweat, and tears, Shima. Okay. That's so long. God. So many years left. I need to start saving. Yeah. Okay, the ship of Theseus is like... It's a thought experiment about whether an object is the same object after having all its original components replaced over time, typically one after the other. But aren't humans like that? Don't all our cells get replaced over time? Like, am I still Shima from like when I was 1 year old Shima? Am I the same? Because like surely like all my cells have changed. Like, are we the perpetual soup? Have we been the perpetual soup this whole time? You know, I think about this a lot, but like if everything about me got replaced, like if I cut, like if like brain cells never regrow, I believe. Really? So I've had the same brain since I was 1 year old, like a year old. Is that what you're saying? So my brain stayed the same. Okay, well, this is the experience, like, this is a thought experiment I've had. Like, what if I cut all my limbs off? I'd still be Shima, right? If I, like, which part of me is Shima? So if I cut everything off, which is, like, the hontai? Like, which is the main body? Which is the core of Shima? Brain cells never regrow, I believe. One day, blinding ship of Theseus. No, but imagine if it's like, if I cut my arms off, my body is Shima, but my arm isn't Shima, it's just Shima's arm. But if I cut my arms off, I cut my legs off. If I cut my head off, I feel like the head is Shima, right? Or is the heart Shima? Is my brain Shima or is my heart Shima? But I guess it's like where my consciousness is, right? So whichever part of me can still like think and feel, that's Shima. But where is consciousness? Is my entire body just a shell? Like, how do you transfer consciousness? I don't think you can. Like, you know how people can do like brain, is it possible to do like a brain replacement? Like, if you do a brain replacement, you're still that person, right? Like as in you don't become, like, you don't, the consciousness doesn't transfer to the other person, does it? Your head, right? Could be a detached head like in Futurama and still be Shima. I guess so. Heart transplants are a thing, so I wouldn't count the heart as you. Damn it! Okay, I guess it is the head. But you know when I do, can you do brain transplants? If you do a brain transplant, do I become like say I did like a brain transplant with Yuna. If Yuna's brain is in me, would I become Yuna? Or would my brain remember that I'm Shima and become Shima? Like, does the brain come with the memory card? There's a memory card in the brain. Brain transplant. Okay, it's theoretical. I guess it's not possible. But is it really not possible? Sometimes they're called brain transplants, full body transplants, because it's not the brain that's getting transplanted, but everything else. Whoa! Whoa! What the? That's crazy. So, the brain does have my consciousness, huh? Full body transplant, that sounds cool. I like that those two terms are like interchangeable. Wow, experimentation. As of 2025, no lasting successes have been achieved. I guess it's like the same thing as like, it's like something that's not encouraged. I swear I read some medical study talking about people undergoing personality changes after heart transplants. Yeah, I've seen that too. I think that part of your emotions are actually in your heart. I feel like the heart is responsible for some part of it. Because I feel like the heart is in so many, like historically and in so many religions and stuff, I feel like the heart is kind of important. Like, I feel like it's the combination of the heart and the brain. But yeah, like I feel like the heart is a bit more important than we think it is. This might just be pseudoscience, whatever. This is whatever Shima believes. Shima science. So interesting. But yeah, I feel like it's one of those things that it shouldn't, like, people don't encourage it because it's kind of, like, unethical. I feel like it can be very unethical. It's the same as how, even though they have the technology to make clones, they're not gonna make clones. Because that's bad. Or, like, eugenics and stuff. Kawaii ne. Can you guys hear concrete purr? He's not purring anymore. You know, he's constantly playing with my screen. He thinks my mouse is like a mouse. Like, he's trying to catch the mouse. Is that why they called it a mouse? Is that why they call it a cursor? He's trying to catch the cursor. Oh my god. I think for my next stream, I'm gonna think about some kind of theme for it. I think I'm like, I feel like instead of just doing daily 8 AM streams where I just talk, I better think of something else as well to do. I feel like I should add something. Add some spice to it. Gotta keep it going. Cause it's like if you had like a long distance relationship, this what I heard from my friend. If you have a long distance relationship and you call each other for a long time, they end up like watching like anime together and stuff. I feel like this is like the equivalent. Wow, we're basically in a long distance relationship. Anyways, the cult anime. Oh, we should watch the cult anime together. Oh lol. Oh lol. Is that blushing? Yeah, maybe should we do like a cult anime watch along? I don't want to support them though. So also afterwards, I did watch the trailer for it, and the trailer looks so ass. I just can't believe they got like good voice actors for it. Is this a date? Ooh, is this a date? Date. I watched the trailer. It seemed pretty generic, yeah. It was like generic with culty undertones. And then I like read the synopsis for all the other anime movies, and they're all very like, what do you call it? Very generic. They're all rated like 5.3 on my anime list. Date. Are we going on a date? Oh my god, am I a BFE streamer? Is this... What are we? So what are we? You guys are my shimas. Yeah. At least, you know, at least I have this little, what do you call it? I have my Snapchat streak now. I have my habit now. So I feel like, you know, now that I'm getting used to streaming again, I feel like I can change it up a little bit. Needs flashing text on the bottom saying, "This is what the cult believes," to add to the humor. Lol. This is what the cult believes. So funny. I love my BF experience. The failed sci-fi fantasy writer to cult leader pipeline. Wow! Wait, that's so funny. That could be true. No, he legit is a sci-fi writer. Dude, wait, what if he made a cult just so that he could like make an anime? You know? I was like complaining. I was like, dude, I feel like it's so unfair. Why can't I make my own anime? Do I need to start my own cult to make my anime? It's just not fair. Like, how come he gets to make his own anime? Well, I get it. That's why he's from Venus. Bro, he's just like delusional. Oh my god, he just has like... Oh, I need to go pick up something. Hold on. What do you call it? ちょっと待ってください。I got beef in the mail. It was beef. I ordered this from Furusato Noze. That's like this program where you can, instead of paying tax, like for the tax that you were supposed to pay, you can pay it to like some part of Japan, like what do you call it? The countryside in Japan. This is how they distribute their tax out. I don't know if this is the smartest way to do it, but you essentially pay tax to these business owners that give you a gift in exchange for the tax, and basically it's like shopping. So instead of like paying your tax and getting nothing, you can pay tax and get a thing of your choice. So I got beef. I also got like a yogi bowl, like a bean cushion before, and a lot of random other stuff, but this time it was beef. Yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, what was I saying? Wow, so this is how people become cult leaders, huh? They have like some kind of like power fantasy, like not power fantasy. They have like some kind of fantasy. They're like really into sci-fi, and then they actually like kind of believe it. And then to make it come true, they start a cult, and then they make an anime. Dude, it's like essentially the same thing. It's so cool. Yeah. Anyways, okay, I need to leave now because I need to start work. But it was good chatting today. I'll chat to you again tomorrow. You'll come again, right? Right, Shima? Right, Shima? You're not gonna leave me alone, right, Shima? Did you enjoy the BFE experience? Okay, I'm gonna go now. Goodbye. See you tomorrow, Otshima. Hopefully it doesn't rain tomorrow. I hate rain. Come back again. You know you want to. You know you're gonna miss Shima. You know, even though you see Shima every day, you're gonna miss Shima, right? Okay, Oshima. Bye-bye.